Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure review. Today, we have a really cool one for you. One that I really did not think would make it to the Lightning Collection. It is the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Finster from Hasbro. Yeah, big Finster fan here. When they announced this guy and I saw all his cool accessories and everything, I was very hyped. Pre-ordered him, got him as soon as he came out, and then never reviewed him. He's just been sitting in my review pile. As you can tell, I've been trying to get through my Power Rangers backlog. I have a new 5-pack of Power Ranger figures on the way. Guess what that is in the comments below. But until then, we have Finster. This is before we got the quote-unquote plastic-free packaging, even though tape is plastic. Pretty cool Finster. Finster. I'm tired, okay? I'm tired. I'm allowed to be tired. It's fine. So now, let's bust him out of package. And here he is out of packaging. Now, as far as monster makers go, Finster is the GOAT. Or maybe he's like an onion? I actually have no idea what the hell Finster is supposed to be. I haven't seen the Sentai. Seen a lot of Sentais, not this one. But I've seen Mighty Morphin a couple times. Anyway, articulation. You have up and down and stuff on the head, side to side. A good wobble. His head moves around quite a bit. Jaw articulation, which you know I appreciate. I'm a big fan of like jaw articulation, especially on monster figures. So having it on Finster is a big A+ for me. Now, we also have his arms up and down, forward, and back. Kind of hindered by his shoulder pads, but not too much. And he does have a little extra here, because you normally just have the back and forth butterfly, but he has the full rotation like a McFarlane figure in there. That's really nice. So he's got a little more in the upper arm than your regular Lightning Collection. And he has a single elbow bend with a rotation, so it's not a double, which I guess this kind of compensates for. And then you have a rotation on the wrists, as well as side-to-side movement there. Pretty cool. Then you go down here, and instead of having cut articulation up here in the torso with the ab crunch, he just kind of has a big kind of ball peg, which kind of works for him. I guess it makes sense. It's not like he's going to be in crazy fighting poses, and you also want to have the nice, clean detail on the apron. You know, speaking of the apron, it will hinder the front of his legs, and that's not great, but they can't really go back far because he has a hard plastic bussy, and go in and out just fine. And you can see he has a thigh swivel, a single knee bend with a rotation, and then he has kind of a boot swivel, ankle pivot, up and down on the feet. So yeah, his articulation is very different than a lot of Lightning Collection figures. But I feel like it works for Finster, you know? It's freaking Finster. It's the Fin. Come on, folks. It's the Fin. And let me tell you, detail and paint on this guy is actually pretty incredible. He looks really nice. All his little tools are all painted here on the front. Even the handle and the blades on the scissors are, you know, painted their own individual colors. A lot of the time when Hasbro, like say in Marvel Legends or something, has stuff hooked on the people like this, they're just a single color. So it looks like they actually went pretty hard on Finster. I mean, look at his little glasses, his little spectacles and everything. They went pretty hard on him. Would have been nice if maybe there was some color variety here on the back. See how this is basically unpainted? And an adult collectible figure should be fully painted on the back. But since that's just this tiny area, I'm not going to harp on it too much, but it should be painted. Now, how about we get into accessories? Finster kind of comes with a fuck ton of accessories, including these two little putties. One with the big kind of boulder crushing hand, and one with the more stabby hand. And he comes with this really cool puppy press, puppy carrying case kind of thing. Putty. And the putties, you can set in it. This is so cool. And just close it up. Really nice. That's so cool. I wish it had some paint on it. Admittedly, it's just this solid gray. It really needs some paint to make it perfect. But functionality-wise, magnificent accessory, really and truly. He also has several little tools, like this little magnifying glass, fully painted and everything. Really nice accessory that can go around his neck or arm or whatever. And you have his rolling pin and this sculpting tool. Very cool. He also has another tool for finer sculpting, which is painted. You can see it's kind of metallic-y on the blade part. So he has several sculpting tools as well, plus interchangeable hands, because you see he has two kind of regular holding hands here, and then you see kind of some gesturing hands. Very nice. God, he comes with some cool stuff. Now for everybody's favorite part of the review, size comparisons. Here he is with the Morphed Cami Stinging Crane Ranger on the left, and on the right we have our Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger remastered version. Yes, and I think he actually looks pretty great with them, which is good because that means he scales well with his own line. Which is really all the figure needs to scale well with, but we're going to show him with other lines anyway, like the last kids line that Hasbro made before they stopped making. You have the beautiful, the magnificent Cosmic Green Ranger from Power Rangers Dino Fury, as well as Void Knight from Power Rangers Dino Fury. And they seem like they're a little thin for him. Height-wise, they could maybe be a little taller too. But it's really the bulk that kind of makes him too big here. You could maybe make it work, but it's not my favorite. Now how about some Japanese figures, eh? Here is the Sentai Hero Series 2 Kaiser and the Poppy Magishine. Now, I can kind of feel it with the 2 Kaiser, because, you know, I just always kind of felt like Finster was a short dude. So, and I think that was mostly like trick photography, like angles and stuff, because I'm pretty sure it was a full-size dude in a suit. But I actually think he kind of works with the Sentai Hero Series figure on the left. Obviously, he's way too big for Magishine on the right, but what you gonna do? But he kind of works with the Sentai Hero Series, which is rare for me. Anyhow, how about some Toku figures that aren't Power Rangers? Here's the Marvel Legends Japanese Spider-Man and the Valaverse White Dragon. And I think he works with them too. They're both 1/12 scale, 6-inch, you know. I really think that works out. So yeah, he works well with his own line, but there are other lines that he works well with too, which is a good bonus. So, what are my final thoughts on the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Finster? He's pretty cool. He's got great detail and paint. As you can see, there's like places to hook all his tools onto his apron, which will make for a really cool looking display. I'm not going to do it because I'm paranoid about losing them, but I am going to have him hold stuff. You can see I've already swapped out this hand and still have this holding hand ready. Ah, Father! But yeah, I'm actually very impressed with this figure. It lives up to my expectations, probably surpasses them a little, actually. So glad I finally got around to opening and reviewing him. He's going to be a great addition to my shelf. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description down below, including our store where you can buy Power Ranger figures. I have many Rangers in my physical store, and sometimes I have them online too. So check those out. Thank you all very much for your support, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.